What's up, guys? The crypto market has an amazing flavor today. Since yesterday, we have been experiencing massive gains, massive pump in the market. Of course, when there's massive gains, there's always massive pump or massive dump. There's someone out there who is making money when the market goes up and when the market goes down. So in today's show, I want us to look at what next for Bitcoin this week. Crypto market for that matter. I want us to analyze everything crypto, altcoins, meme coins, and see what we must do to make money from this market. Guys, I don't know about you. I'm here in cryptocurrency because I want to make money. I'm not here to love any project or to love any coin. I'm here because I want to make money, and I believe you are here also because you want to make money. Now, let's go deep into what might be happening in the market and decide whether we're going to be buying these altcoins, that altcoins, or maybe sit at the sideline waiting for the confirmation, before we get involved. So that's what we're gonna be talking about in today's show. If you are new here, you know the drill. Just smash the subscribe button, and if you're watching on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube. You can head straight away on YouTube if you want to see my chart. But if say you don't have time to see my chart, just watch me on YouTube and listen to what I have to say. Oh boy. I'm excited because I feel maybe we're gonna have an amazing week for crypto. Because if I look at Bitcoin currently, this is Bitcoin on the 50-minute time frame, right? I caught this move down, yeah. Like I caught this move. I was available, you know, when price made this move to the upside. Now I'm gonna explain to you guys how I came about this, how I got into this Bitcoin or other altcoins. I want us to go through the analysis, together. And the reason why I'm doing this is always the same reason, so that you guys will be able to do this on your own. So I want us to first of all look at this current price action and see where Bitcoin might be heading towards, like in couple of, let's say, in 2 or 1 hours time, right? And I want to explain to you guys how I got into this trade, this Bitcoin trade, and and why I took out profit. Yeah. Now, if I zoom out, you see something. Yeah. This was the price action for Bitcoin last week. Okay, last week. So last week we experienced this dip that was on Friday. This dip here on Friday, and ever since price was consolidating, moving sideways. Now, whenever you see price do something like this, it's either the market makers are building contract to dump price to continue price downward, or they are building contract to take price back to the upside. In most cases, they want to reverse price back up there because there's lots of liquidity here that they have to go grab. That they like lot of money. Let me use the word money that they are gonna go to make, because when they were dumping price towards this area, they had to fill orders that they need to go and reclaim back. So they have to fill orders, and to fill those orders, it costs money. So they have to go back and refill those orders, so that they can balance their book. So now, what you need to do is simple. I have two things that I do, two things. Either I bring in the volume profile, at the same time I'm looking at the alpha trend for buy and sell signals. Okay? Now, when you bring in the volume profile, it's simple. You can pluck it from this move here, from this move to that move. So you are taking it to, let's say, you stumble in the market during the weekend, and you are on Sunday. You are like, okay, I want to look for the next buy or sell opportunity for Bitcoin, because I've seen Bitcoin like price action has been like this. So let me now look for that opportunity. So you're bringing your volume profile right from the moment that price dip right to the area where we started seeing some sort of like upward movement on Sunday. So you plug it there, see this volume profile is going to create a zone. Now, this is the zone you are paying attention to. You are buying long when you see price break above this zone, and price must be above the 50-day moving average. I repeat, you are buying when you see, or you are longing Bitcoin or any asset when you see price break this value area high, and you are shorting that asset or Bitcoin when you see price break, below, and it must break with high volume. You can see, um, this break here, you know, was accompanied by high volume. You see, the volume started increasing, and boom, we saw how price, went to the upside. Now there are a couple of stuff that I look at, but these are the main stuff. So how are you going to know that this is actually the time to buy? You can see here we have this POC. This POC is acting as the middle point for price. So when price is above the POC, mostly it's good to look for buy. And also when price is below this, like around the value area high, value area low, you are looking for buy. And when price is above here, you're looking for sell. Until price break and close above that zone with full candle. This wasn't a full candle. Like for example, yeah, this was a full candle, but you wouldn't have placed a buy here, because this movement was so quick, in a way that there wasn't any let me use the word confluence, in the sense that if I would have wanted to buy here, I'm not just buying the breakout, I'm buying the test. So I want to see price retest and hold. Like in this case, if I'm going to be buying, yeah, I don't want to just buy like that. I want to see price close above this zone, and then what I want to look at also is the previous zones where the alpha trend printed a sell signal. You see, so these areas are the areas where the alpha trend printed buy signal. You see this candle. So this above this zone, yeah, was always going to be a buy, and this zone was above the POC, and also above the 50-day moving average, and above the alpha trend. So this was the perfect moment to get into that trade, and I got into the trade. So what I'm trying to establish here for you guys is simple. I want you guys to be able to learn how to buy any coin out there, how to take advantage of any coin out there, and this is gonna help you long term. I know, like there's no like, let me say, there's no kind of like um perfect way to time the market, but there's always the best way to go about it. I can see my friend Anon is here. Oh my god, YouTube, please don't fall to play until I reload tab. Good morning, to stream due to tinker issues. Oh, good morning, my friend. How are you doing today? Okay. Let me see. So now I've explained to you guys how I managed to get into this trade, with this Bitcoin trade. Now I want us to look at Bitcoin this week. Let's look at the weekly setup. Where are we currently? Are we holding key levels? Are we above key indicators, or are we struggling? Okay, it's not good. We are struggling, guys. Well, the week just started, and what should we expect to happen this week? It's simple, guys. What we should expect to happen this week? We want to see price on the weekly setup for Bitcoin at least stay above the 13-day EMA. Also, what we want to see is the 5-day EMA crisscross the 13-day EMA on the weekly time frame. Another thing I'm concerned, yeah, is this, candle, yeah, this indecisive candle. It's like a hammer, but to me, it's like an indecisive candle. I don't like it. But also, what I'm seeing here is this buyback here, right up to this level, is good. Maybe this week can take us right up to 114 or $13,000, right? So we can be playing around the range 113 or $114,000. If that's the case, then it's good news for us because it's gonna mean we are gonna go back and stay above the 5-day and the 13-day EMA on the weekly time frame. Guys, if you want to long any coin out there, make sure that you make sure that the coin you want to long or you want to buy long term is above the 13 and the 5-day EMA on the weekly time frame. This is one of the most important aspect of my trading, right? If I'm gonna be buying Bitcoin long term, like okay, now I want to take the trend long term, like maybe target this higher, I should make sure that on the weekly setup, price is ready. There's no stumbling block along the way to stop me from to stop price from going to the upside. So if I manage to see price stays above the 13-day and the 5-day EMA, it means my target is gonna be $115,000, and this is good news for me because if I manage to see price above that EMA, it means all coins are gonna do well. So I can now turn to most of my altcoins out there and start looking for that buy opportunity. So this is how I go about this. Like trying to get in at an appropriate at the right time. Okay, now let's look at the daily time frame setup for Bitcoin. Okay, this looks bullish somehow because if we look at, well, let me not say bullish because price is still sitting below the 50-day EMA. And I've always mentioned to you guys that if you want to buy any coin, make sure that the coin is above the 50-day moving average on any time frame. Now, before we even trade any coin, we have to look at what the higher time frame is saying. Like in this case, the higher time frame is saying that we don't have the upside is not that significant, right? Because we still have to break and close above the 50-day moving average. But we can still see that price is struggling to break and close above the 5-day EMA, okay, which is good. So for us to start thinking maybe Bitcoin on a flip, we need to see price stay above 112,500 for Bitcoin. I mentioned this last week that we need to see Bitcoin stay above 112,500 before we can maybe have hope, for Bitcoin to continue upward, at least hit the 115,000 price point. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Another thing I'm looking at currently is dominance. USDT dominance. Guys, this is important. Okay? I want to take us back to dominance on the weekly time frame. So, all right, based on the way I trade or the way I analyze the market, dominance is gonna make its way at this week down here somehow. So we're gonna see dominance at least recover half of this vector that we are seeing here. So it's not mean maybe it's gonna take us right down to 4.7 or 4.5, 4.45% to the downside. But the bad news here, guys, is the 5-day EMA is crossing the 13-day EMA, which is bullish for dominance. That means we might be heading towards the end of the Bitcoin bull market if this continue to cross each other and we see like it gives gap with, in between each other. So if it gives gap like this, you can see gap like this, then it's not gonna be good for the entire crypto market. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. But on the other hand, maybe if Bitcoin is gonna do well, then dominance might drop down to 4.3%. That's also something good for us to see this week, to remain bullish for altcoins and cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and altcoins. Wow, what a nice coffee that my wife gave me. So let me see. I don't know what's your Anon. Anon, what's your take for today or this week? What are you expecting for the market this week, Anon? I know you are the OG, you are the big boss. So can you share what you are expecting this week? I want to also look at Ethereum too, because um Ethereum has been doing well, okay, recently. So if okay, now guys, I'm seeing something here for Ethereum. Ethereum has broken this it's not good. This zone here. You break this zone. So now price is gonna be battling to go back above the 5-day EMA, or to at least kiss the 13-day EMA around $4,000 for Ethereum. But let's look at Ethereum on the daily time frame and see where we are currently. You know, so currently we are still below a 50-day moving average, which is not good. And you can see this 5-day EMA have crossed the has crossed the 50-day moving average, and also you can see the 13-day EMA is struggling to cross this 50-day EMA on the daily time frame. Is bearish for Ethereum. Okay, now let's see where Ethereum might be heading to in terms of the target. So if we are to fail to go and make higher highs, for example, let's apply the alpha trend strategy. So let's say we are expecting to buy Ethereum. This is where we want to see Ethereum, close and stay above. So if Ethereum close and stay above this zone, then we can become bullish again for Ethereum. Mark that zone, guys. This is in between, but again, we have to apply the alpha trend style. So if we are to apply the alpha trend style, and we're gonna see, let's say we should experience some sort of dip in the market. It's simple. We plug it from here. The, let's plug this zone. This is the candle that created this buy signal. What's happening here? So this was the candle that created this buy signal. Something is happening here. Oh boy. Something is happening here. I don't know what. Let me see. I'm trying to okay, let's go back to Ethereum. Let's see. On the daily time frame. Let me refresh this. Okay, so I already marked the zone. Yeah, so this is a zone. For us to expect Ethereum to do somehow good, we need to see price, close above, and stay above 4,229. Yeah, let me say $4,200. But now let's look downwards. to see, okay, if Ethereum is gonna drop to the downside. Okay, I already marked the zone, this candle here, this zone here, around 2000, let's say 2000, how many, $2,800. So if we are gonna see Bitcoin, let's say, drop down to 3,500, then there's high chances that we can see Ethereum drop down to about 2,800. So it's not good for Ethereum as well. So like, let's expect Ethereum today. Let's expect it to, like, price to flip somehow. But if price don't flip, then it wouldn't be nice for us. Okay. Let me see what my guy is saying. What nice mock to. Yeah. Are you guys having issues? Can you tell me what issues you're having? Oh, so there's from what I'm seeing here, it shows that the stream is okay on my end. So I don't know. Are you still facing challenges? Guys, if you are joining right now, like the stream, share the stream. Yeah, let's connect. You have any questions? Post your questions. Let me look at Bitcoin dominance. Maybe we might have something there. Yeah, Bitcoin is gonna do well. Trust me. I mean, like, not like in the sense of like Bitcoin is gonna pump. But if I'm seeing Bitcoin dominance, getting ready, you can see, yeah, rejection, and now we are staying above the 5-day and the 13-day EMA. So if we close above this EMA, then it means we can see all coins dump, really hard. Or maybe Bitcoin is gonna pump, then overtake all coins. All right. But looking at Bitcoin price action, I'm still skeptical whether we are going to, get out from this harm's way. I'm still skeptical, you know. Oh, I see, Anon. I see. It's okay. So, guys, if you have any question, you can post your question. I'm gonna continue to look at current price action. Let's see whether we can get some entry today. Very soon the 4 hours candle is gonna close. So let's be vigilant and see whether we can get some entry doing this live. Um yeah, dominance looks bullish, even though it's still below the 50-day moving average on the daily time frame, but it's closing above or is looking good with this huge candle pointing to the upside. So we might be seeing Bitcoin dominance move straight up there, right? And it's gonna be bad for altcoins. Now let's look at total tree. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy. This is total two. Let's see total three. Hmm. Not good. Guys, the altcoin market is not good. Trust me. It's not good at all. It's not good. Well, It's not good, guys. You can see on the weekly setup, you can see what is going on here. So basically, what I've been saying or what I've been trying to analyze on Bitcoin on the weekly setup is the same thing I'm saying here. For you to be bullish back again on with altcoins, you need to see this weekly candle close and stay above the 5-day and the 13-day EMA. If not, then it's gonna mean the overall trend is gonna be more downward, right? Until we get to the 50-day moving average on that time frame. And if we look at this again on the daily time frame, you see that um we should expect the same thing to happen. You can see we are just here. We should expect this to cross above, and also the 5-day and the 13-day EMA should cross each other, but it's not happening. However, we are still above the 50-day moving average on on dominance on total trade dominance. So I'm just looking at this and say, oh, maybe Anon, not like maybe Anon is right. This could be a fake out. We might be heading to like a trap, because usually the market makers, they trap us to make us feel as if price is gonna continue. But now let's dive deep. Let's stay with Bitcoin. Okay, I'm gonna go to some altcoin. Let's stay with Bitcoin. I want us to look at this. I want us to see something like I wanted to call something here that will mean us making money, right? So now this is Bitcoin on the 50 minutes time frame. Okay. And after this move to the downs to the upside, you can see clearly what price has been doing. Okay. Look at this, stop here. The market makers, they have liquidated, people who had, the stop loss here. So now maybe they have enough traders to mark price downward. Okay. But at the same time, guys, I'm seeing this and say to myself, maybe they want to continue marking price to the upside. Now, for us to be able to confirm this, I want us to dive here and see whether we have some orders above price. But if we have orders above price, then this is gonna be good for us and bad for those who are, shorting the market. So this is the CoinAnk liquidity, um, you know, chart. Let's see what orders we have above. The open interest also is increasing, but I want to stick on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, and let's do this. Oh boy, this is so sensitive. Anon says, with the strength of the upward and far, it does looks promising for bulls, but I'm really not liking the upcoming news and especially the core updates. Yeah, let's see. I haven't yet checked on the calendar, so I'm not sure on what news should expect today. By the way, guys, if you're watching and you don't yet have a VPN, then I'm gonna recommend you have a VPN, right? Um, VPN is gonna protect you of the time, not like 100% secure, but at least act as a layer of protection for your wallet, for your cryptocurrency. There's a lot of scams out there, a lot of phishing and stuff. So just go below this video and use the link that you see, not the not VPN link that you see, and you're gonna get an amazing discount, for use looking at, let me see. I'm trying to get the links for you. Yeah, so just go below my video, and you're gonna click on this link. This is an affiliate link. It's gonna be a way to support the channel. So just go and get the VPN and support the channel if you don't yet have a VPN. So let me just read what Anon was saying. Okay, let's get back to the news. Let me see what we have here on Monday. FOMO. Is it FOMO members worker speaks? Okay, what no. Let's see. What news are we expecting today? Anon, let me see. There's a lot of news. FOMO. President Trump speaks at 1 p.m. Currently. So let's see. This is where we are currently. On Monday. Let me refresh this. This is not it. This is not it. Let me see. What am I seeing like this? It's like the event for today is already done. Let me see. Tomorrow, what we got? FOMO member. So this FOMO member. Let's see. On Wednesday, what do we have? Oh, we have CPI. But this is for Euro. And what news are you talking about? What news do we have? Like, what big news is coming? So I don't know what news you're talking about, but mm. Guys, generally, I would expect, like, I think Bitcoin is gonna pump, but I don't know whether it's gonna be a fake out. I mean, before, let's say, from now on, we should expect, like, in the next 3 minutes, we should expect a new 4 hours candle to form. So I think the wise thing to do is to stick on. Let me Let me go to a different chart. Let's stick on Bybit. I've done a lot of stuff on that chart, so this chart is gonna be more cleaner. So I want us to stay on this time frame because it's important we understand what is going on here, right? So if we look at other time frames, it might help us, like it might distract us. Sorry, it might distract us as to what the market is planning to do. Okay, now look at this rejection here, and also look at what is about to happen. You see, this moving average here, which is the 5-day EMA, is attempting to cross and stay above the 13-day EMA. So this is my thesis for what might happen for the next 4 hours. We might see price dump instead to the downside and recover half of this vector candle. So if we are going to mark half of this vector candle, which I think price haven't yet recovered. So let's say we're going to mark half of this vector candle. Yeah. This will take us to about 111,200. So I'm just gonna mark this zone here. So the reason why I mark this zone is because this is what I'm thinking might happen. Okay. The next 4-hour candle, we should see price just continue to the upside. But now, if we look at this again on on the 1 hour time frame, it looks bullish. Okay, guys, this looks bullish. So I'm gonna sit here and say, all right, maybe they want to target the 800-day moving average. Yeah. So in that case, I'm going to place an order with a tight stop loss. Yeah. I'm gonna place an order now. You know, like this is against so many things. But I have to do this now because I've seen more confidence on this time frame that I can catch the pump and then have a reliable target, for the pump. Let me just I'm trying to bring in my Bitunics. Ah, the US government shut down. Okay. I see. Makes sense. But the government won't shut down, my friend. It won't shut down. Okay. So now this is the game. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to I'm trying to see where I'm gonna put my stop loss. Because since I did my analysis on the 4 hours time frame, I think my entry should focus on I still think we're gonna see. So let me just say, um, my target is this moving average. Yeah. So I'm gonna stay here, stop loss here. So I'm gonna risk 14%, 0.14%. So yeah, that's what I want to do right now. Let me place the trade on my phone. Yeah, it makes sense. So I'm gonna close the trade immediately. I see price stays below the 50-day moving average. Let me take this trade now. So the target is gonna be on the. Let me see. Target is gonna be. I'm gonna explain a little bit why I'm taking this trade. So the target is gonna be $113,000. So let me first of all take the trade first, then I'm gonna explain why I'm taking the trade. I think I don't have much time to take a trade. Let me see. Mm, hmm. Instead. Let me see. No, I'm gonna wait because no. Let me see. Okay, so let me do quick analysis here. This was Asia. Asia took us right down here to UK. So this is the low of the day and high of the day. So price basically is around the midpoint. Is okay. Let's see. So um price break structure, yeah. It's a fee down here. Um ever since we haven't yet, so we are still in this zone, yeah, on the 15 minutes time frame, so on the 5 minutes time frame. So if I'm gonna be looking for any buy, should be above here. Yeah, yes, above there. Yeah. Guys, that's how things are. At times you can just get into a trade, and at the same time you're looking at, you have to think, like, don't just buy because like you're like, okay, you have to buy. Now I have to be careful because I didn't really look at this on the 5 minutes time frame. You can see, look at this rejection here, multiple rejection, and we are in this zone. Price rejected the zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 5 minutes time frame, and we can see here we have some vectors here. Okay, so I'm not gonna be risking that. But I think let me just wait and see what will happen. But at the same time, I'm still looking at this to mean, okay, if that's the case, then maybe they want to take us right up to um $113,000. Let's look at this heat map. Let's see. Okay, you can see, guys, exactly what I'm trying to say here. Let me just take this off and go to the next 12 hours. Let's see where we are with liquidity. Anon, what do you think about this trade? Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. Like you can see, we have liquidity right up to 112 or $114,000. But at the same time, we are in between this liquidity up here and this one down here. So I'm thinking they might fake out here to around 112,700, or maybe take us to $113,000. Right? Yeah. Or fake down here to $110,000, then mark us back to this level around 114,000 or 116,000. Let me look at this on the daily setup. Yeah, you can see we have more liquidity up than down. You see, I mean, the ones up are visible more than the ones down. Like you can see, this one is not that visible. You can see, yeah. So yeah, let me go back to the chart. Let me see. Because on the 15 minutes time frame, It looks okay. Now let's see if we can apply the alpha trend stuff, because if we are applying the alpha trend stuff, then we have to stay above this zone here at least. Yeah. So if that's the case, if I drop down now to the 5 minutes time frame, it's gonna make sense. Okay, yeah, it's gonna make sense because I mentioned that I want us to stay above, to at least get above this zone here. At least, at least midpoint. So we can take it like above the daily open. Yeah, this is the daily open, yeah. So if we see price if I see price above the daily open, then I'm gonna take this buy. You know. And if price is dumping, we might see price dump here. Let me see. The truth is, this is where I'm gonna short Bitcoin. Yeah, and altcoins. Guys, do you have any altcoins that you want us to look at? So this is the zone, guys. We can see price move in this zone like this. Up, down, up, down. If it breaks down here, it's short. Goes up there, it's long. You know, Again, I still think 'cause if we look at the 1 hour time frame, it's gonna make more sense. You can see we're heading upwards. So, do you guys think I should take the trade? Should I hit that buy button or I should wait a little bit? I'm hitting that buy button now. Another thing here is this: up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. The reason why I'm a little bit skeptical is because of, like, if I look at the lower time frame, right, it's telling me otherwise. If I look at the 1 hour time frame, it's giving me good signal, right? But at the same time, I'm looking at this zone here, this liquidity. Like, okay, if they have to take price upward, it's gonna be fake out to grab this liquidity down here before anything else. Yeah. So that's what I'm like thinking. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. Like, and on it's so indecisive. Trying to, like, okay, should I buy this? Should I, like, I'm trying um to be fair with myself. Yeah, let's look at the others. Let's see, where do we have more orders, because the zones we have more orders could be the zones they want to take us to. So let's look at this. We have 3 million here. Let's see, 3 million. Wow, we have 35 million at around 112,800. So you see what I was trying to say. Like, they can easily take us there, but if we look at below price, we don't have much orders. Yeah, let's see if we have buy orders below price. Yes, we have 35 million, around 110,900. That this is perpetual order. So let's see above. Yeah, we have another one here around 111,000. That's 35,000, 35 million what BTC order. Let's see, 5 million here at around 111,000. Yeah, the reason why I think we are going for this liquidity is because we are already around here, so we could be going. But if we lose it, then we are going down here at around $111,000 to grab this other liquidity down here. So that's why I think we are going up. So yeah, I'm gonna place my stop loss is gonna be, let me see, directly under this candle here. It's gonna be around 111,800. Um, thousand. Maybe I should get in this trade on the 1 minute time frame. All right, Anon. You see, price has now closed above that zone. Yeah, yeah. Let me just put it just right below $112,000. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how the trade goes, man. Yeah, I took the trade already. I'm in the trade already, Anon. I'm gonna add to my position if I see break. But if it breaks, then if we see price break, then we are going straight to that liquidity up there or on the 1 hour time frame. You see this liquidity up here, we are going to grab it. If we break this zone here, we are going straight there. That's gonna be the 200-day moving average. Let me see. Maybe we might have some opportunity with some altcoins also. Nah, these altcoins they look really bad. This is Audi. Audi looks really bad. Vanna looks really bad too. Which altcoins have strength today? I was seeing QNT. QNT was doing well today. Let's see Asta. Yeah, QNT was doing good today, and you see, price has been bouncing above the 50-day moving average on the 15 minutes time frame. Now let's get back to this trade. Let's see where we are currently. Are we doing well, or we're gonna expect rejection? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You see, the alpha trend is telling me that there's more volume here. You can see it's attempting to point to the upside. That's why I love the alpha trend so much. It's telling me that this current candle has a lot of volume. So I should buy what it's telling me. Alpha trend. Oh, I know one of your friend, Conrad joined us. He said you recommended him to join the community. That's awesome, my friend. Thanks for sharing the community with your friends. Thanks for trusting the community. For extent that you're gonna bring your friend to join us. I appreciate that, my friend. Oh, your target was always 113. Oh, I see. It makes sense. But if I look at the chart, it makes sense that they should reject from there. Like this, from now on, the next 4 hours should take us to at least $113,000 before anything else. So I'm waiting to add. If I see price break above this zone, I'm gonna buy retest. Like add more my position. Let me see. Let me go back to. Let me see if there's volume here. You see? They are going for this liquidity here. They are going for this liquidity here. Wow. And this order was placed 4 hours ago. You know, the thing is, I've explained this multiple times. This is how price works. When you see price going up, it means people are selling. Okay? When price is going down, it means people are buying. Okay? If price stop going up, it means people have stopped selling. If price stop going down, it means people have stopped buying. I mean, investors like the market makers, they are gonna go where the most orders are. So if they see more orders above price, they're gonna go there. If they see more orders below price, they're gonna go there. They are out there to make money. They don't care. Right? They don't care about the price of Bitcoin. What they care about is, okay, can they make money if the price of Bitcoin gets to this point, and so on and so forth. Right? So you have to understand that. I appreciate that, Anon. I appreciate that, Anon. I appreciate. I'm gonna be streaming on Pump Fund soon, Anon. I wanna launch the BETONG crypto coin. Yeah, I wanna be streaming. I wanna be doing the same thing also on Pump Fund. You know, there maybe I can get some reward from my analysis, my stuff. I think it's gonna be good for me, but I'm not gonna leave YouTube, of course. I'm gonna be doing simultaneously YouTube and Pump Fund. I want to launch a token there. Will enable me to start streaming live there as well. So I'm just hinting you guys that I'm gonna be doing that too. I see many creators streaming on Pump Fund. Maybe there's a future. I never know. Or maybe not. We are out. Now the next thing is to pump it. It's because we are out of this alpha trend zone. So the next thing is to pump it. That's what price always always do. You know. And you can see the alpha trend is already pointing up there. So pump this shit and take us to $113,000, then dump the shit back. I think that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna take us to $113,000, then dump it back. Who knows? Or continuation, something like that. Let's look at crypto bubbles. Maybe we can get some new coins there. I always use crypto bubbles to look for my coins. Let's begin with this and see. Okay. The momentum is around the top 100 coins and the top 200 coins. So let's see what is going on here. Apex. Oh, let's see. For the day, I want the daily time frame. Okay. So these are the coin. So these are the coins that have been doing well today so far. Let's stick to the 4 hours time frame. Let's see. BC. What is BC? Bitcoin. This breakout like this anon is fake out. So they're gonna pump it to 113, then dump it back. That's my thesis. I think they're gonna pump it to 113, then dump it again. So what will happen is we're gonna see maybe the next candle close above, then price move a little bit sideways, 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 right? Then pump to the upside. So this is what I'm looking at. Either price is gonna do something like this now, like this, sideways, 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 then continue to the upside, or price is gonna go up there, then you know move sideways, move sideways, then boom, there. I had a nice like last night was nice for me. I caught most of my trades, got in, g- um get out, and was so awesome for me. One thing I want us to look at, let's just look at this simultaneously, because it's important we see what dominance is doing to USDT dominance. We want to be calling this, yeah. So yeah, you see, there is a vector here, and price also is rejecting here. Let me not use the word price. Let me say USD dominance is rejecting here. At the same time, Bitcoin also is rejecting there. So, who is gonna win? Who is gonna win this battle? I don't know who is gonna win this battle. Trust me, I don't know. I don't know. But if we see again this bad boy close above and stay above the close and stay above the alpha trend, then this bad boy might win the battle because this is already 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The next one should take it to continue the trend. So if this is gonna fail, which I doubt, yeah. You can use VPN, my friend. You can use VPN to trade Pond Fund. I mean, who cares? It's the DEX, right? No one is gonna track you because you use Pond Fund. The DEX. I use VPN always. Any site that they say I cannot access because I'm not there, then I have to be there through VPN. I have to go there through my VPN. That's why I recommend VPN. And if you don't yet have a VPN, my friend, grab some and grab one. Grab some and see if there are many of them. Yeah, there are many of them. So grab this one, not VPN. Get this one, and yeah, you're good to go. I'm gonna trust now and then let me add my position. Add now. In. Hmm. No, and I shouldn't add now. Let me wait a little bit. But this was the zone. So yes. If they take all of this candle, then it's not good. If they take all of this candle, if they eat it all, then it's not good. It means we are going down. Also, I'm seeing yeah, we are going down. We are going down because there's one thing I'm seeing here too, which might mean we are going down. I'm seeing that the 50 moving average is getting closer, which is not good. Okay, closer and closer, and price is going nowhere. So if it's getting closer, then this move now is fake out. They want to induce traders to get in, like me. I've got in, you know, but I can still get out early. And what will get me out is if they engulf all of this candle here with this one or the next one, then I'm getting out of the trade. I understand that, Anon. At times, VPN stable my connection also. So I use VPN to stabilize my connection. It says here my stream is excellent. Yeah, I know you can see engulfing, 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 engulfing. Engulfing. Yeah. So the direction has been picked already. You see, fake out. This is the entry for the short. So I'm gonna wait until this candle is closed. I am gonna short Bitcoin. My friend, not VPN. VPN is one of the best out there. Like now, I'm not using VPN. I turn off my VPN. Okay, it's the same thing. The same thing, but now I'm experiencing some like latency. I need to be like talking at the same time. I'm like, okay, it's not freezing. At time when I use VPN, just like it like capture one position and then boom, I'm gone. And also I want to be streaming in the US, so I want to always be in the US. That's why I use VPN. And I want to always be in the US, except I want to be maybe somewhere else, but I always want to be in the US. I want to be in the US in the always. That's why I use VPN all the time. Oh, it's rejecting. You can see this is not engulfing. So let's see until it closes before I'm gonna confirm whether it's engulfing or not. Until that candle closes, then. But the fact that they took all of these vectors, yeah, is still concerning to me. Yeah, it's engulfing. You can see my engulfing indicator has already printed the signal. This is engulfing candle. I should short. This is my engulfing indicator. The sign. This is my bullish engulfing, and then my short engulfing. This is buy engulfing, then sell engulfing. Buy engulfing, sell engulfing. You see, it already gave me that signal. Yeah, we are bought. Um, so I'm gonna wait until I see session bias change. So what this is, there's let me show you guys something. You see this dot up here? This dot up here? This dot up here is a sign that trend is about to reverse. So I'm gonna wait until I see that dot here. I will see the dot anywhere from here. So if I see that dot, then maybe it's gonna be confirmation for me. All right. Yeah, this is engulfing. This shit is going down. My stop loss also got triggered because I had a tight stop loss, so tight, was so tight. However, the way this like yeah, this is an engulfing candle. This engulfing, yeah, it took all of this candle, yeah, engulf it. So I want to now wait for price to get to the midway. You can see, yeah, you can see what I was saying. This session that dot on top, it has formed. You see, look at the dot, the dot. This is the confirmation now that this candle is a decisive candle. So it's gonna take us to half of this vector candle at least. We cover half of this vector. No, yeah, but I'm already out of the trade because I had a tight stop loss. But I'm seeing this dot here. This dot here when it appears on my chart, is one of my main, like I use it to spot trading reversal. So whenever it appears on my chart, it's not good. So I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not good. This has appeared already, so it's not good. You see, you cover half of this candle, yeah, and it has gone. It's still there. What's wrong with this? You see, look at this. I don't know what's wrong with Bitcoin. You see, they keep rejecting on this time frame. They keep rejecting, pretending as if they wanna go. But look at this stopping for one candle. Yeah, this is already a sign that they don't wanna go up. You know, there's a lot of liquidity here. The last time it happened here, you see, price dump, boom. And price recover a little bit, move sideways. You can see the price dump again. So maybe this is what is gonna happen again. Price is gonna move a little bit up there, then boom boom dump to the downside. So based on my theory the way I trade, I don't want to see any candle close above the 112,200. So I'm gonna take this trade now. Price stop loss. The short now. I'm shorting the market. This is a short now. My TP will be here. Let me see. My TP will be right down here. Let's get a TP on. Let me see. Yep, this vector here. So I'm looking at $110,000. Let me go back to this where we have this liquidity here. Can even go right down to 109,000. Yeah, can take us there. Why not? I place a shot anon. This was the fake out. You see? Shut down Siri. Oh, sorry about that, my friend. I'm sorry about that. Okay, in 4 minutes, I'm gonna stop the live. In 4 minutes, I'm going to end the stream. So if you are joining me right now, you have any coin you want me to look at, feel free to, you know, to drop the coin here. I've been live now for 1 hour 34 minutes. So yeah, in 4 minutes, I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I want to look at some altcoins that I'm gonna be buying. Okay, I'm sorry about that, my friend. YouTube is messing you up. I just gifted you guys membership to the BETONG crypto community. Did you receive the membership, Anon? Anon, did you receive my membership? I didn't see you receive it, Anon. Hmm. Anon didn't receive membership. Let me send more. So that's a gift for you guys. I'm going to be sharing more stuff for you guys so you can enjoy your gift. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing members only live stream at times. So I can connect with my guy Anon so we can, be talking and learning from each other. Anon, you need to join me live sometimes, join me live like, I bring you live here so you can be sharing your ideas. I think the community is gonna benefit from your ideas as well. I think you have an amazing trading skill that the community can benefit from. So if you don't mind, I can bring you up sometimes. Yeah. Anon, what do you think? Let's talk about that more. We're gonna talk about that more. Let's have a call and let's see. Yeah, I think you have experience in the space. I think your ideas is gonna be benefited by the community and it's gonna add more value so to what I'm doing here. So You know, Quant is so bullish. I don't know what's going on with Quant. Quant is so bullish. Check on Quant, Anon. Quant is so bullish, you know. Something is going on with this coin. I don't know. I want to check what is going on with Quant after the stream. But look at this. Look at this.